Okay, welcome everybody to tonight's council meeting, Volunteers Week. The 20th of May, and I'd like to take this opportunity before we start tonight's meeting to thank all the volunteers in our community, everybody that takes part in the community, giving up their time to make this community a special place. That little bit of something makes a difference. So thank you to those volunteers. So on with tonight's meeting. I'd like to start with acknowledgements of country. I'd like to begin by paying my respects to traditional owners of the land and primitive people, pay respect to those who have passed before us, and to acknowledge today's Australian community of Australia. Apologies for not printing. Do we have any declarations of human interest? So we'll move on to agenda item 5.1, confirmation of the minutes of the council meeting on the 15th of April. Recommendation being the minutes of the council meeting held on the 15th of April 2025. All those in support of the recommendation? Item 5.2, nomination of a special council meeting. The recommendation that the minutes of the special council meeting held on the 23rd of April 2025. Councillor Larkins, Councillor Item 6 on page 2, recommendation of the mayor's communication report be listed as listed and be received. Councillor
Through the chair, thank you. You met with Guy Barnett around current projects and what's in the pipeline. Could you give a bit more information on that discussion?
I met on that in and it was an informal chat in how the council with various projects and community precincts. General chat on well-being of the community
Was anything mentioned about the causeways? Could I also ask about your meeting at the Dunalley Primary School with the Trust Community Fund? Yeah.
Yes. So before COVID, Valley Primary School was made proposed TCF for funding for a full vendor main surface, main court, soccer, and they were fortunate enough to get a each of them children grant for TCF. At the time, the school and the school association had funds to cover costs blew out, and because of the arrangement around finances have started from scratch, losing unspent funds. They spent much elsewhere because when it became apparent that the court was not going ahead, they had several extensions of the TCF grant. The School Association still does incredibly close to support the project, but they sort of somewhat advanced their product. So it was a discussion around the sustainability of the project, and was it a priority of the school, current priority of the school, considering the change of school captions. So there was going to be an increase in the number of schools attending school, that could get to be right now, but and they were looking at expanding the kinder classes. So maybe that's a project to consider as a priority when it comes to whether it will be launched. So TCF is still engaged with the school, and looking forward to the school to make their decision of priorities. And there is a possibility of changing the locations around development. It was still a desire to have a school where but now it's
Thank you.
I've just got two. The urgent care clinic and your discussion on the board. Is she interested in providing a venue?
she's interested in providing building in progress. Or a big scheme, I'm not sure. She has engaged an architect, is designing or has designed plans that are appropriate.
Thank you. So, all right, yes. Right. Thank you. The other one, the Sorell SES, and are there any concerns? And has this got anything to do with the report that was recently released on the TFS?
I don't think it's anything directly to do with that report. I think it's around the SES was set up to complete TFS here in Sorell, and they have reached a point where the leadership that was appointed at the time is very vested, and they are incredibly valuable volunteers and valuable skills. There is now looking at changing leadership to support the brigade. They didn't have some other structure around them to support them would go. Yes. So now it's those vulnerabilities showing around. They didn't necessarily see it around where they serve, but I'm being assured that they're still responding, the SDS is still responding to but we won't see concerns because whenever the Sorell SDS are called to bid grants, then they're backed up by progress. We won't see a difference insert a strategic planning workshop. Really developed what direction, what the outcomes of that. And it's volunteer work. Just volunteer there wasn't any particular direction setting up a strategic plan, no volunteers were considered. It was the talking around how projects decided on, kind of scope of survey where every region how it responds, and where it said the best as the economic driver has and cost to serve well with the project. Page 4, she has the workshop noted. Item 9.1 is a question on category recycling report scheme. Item 10, councillor motion on notice. This is, as the background explains, this is taking up an opportunity provided by the Government Association of Tasmanians campaign launched earlier in the year to literally lift the tone in the debate, and this is the motion itself is directly from the technical line, so it's something that all councils around Tasmania either have already done or are and it's a pledge to collectively set a standard, set expectations that we can work towards. The most important is about working more effectively together and that's the information provided is the information itself is fairly straightforward, so I would encourage anyone to support it and look forward to work with the councils already in broad terms made the campaign public at the time it was launched, and this is the next step.
Thank you. Just following up on Council Lee, when I first saw this campaign, I was really pleased to see that all the work that the Local Government Association has done in researching what's going on and how the debate is being held publicly and also privately. They've done a really interesting research. I had the opportunity to talk to them about these issues at the beginning of our term, about 2 years ago, and it was an ongoing conversation of what could be done about this. And obviously, there were more people worried about this, and it's just great to see that Legat has taken the step to give us the opportunity to talk about this. They've given us the tools to come forward and say, yes, this is a real issue that needs to be addressed, and people need to know about it. It's not just something that we discuss between counselors or staff, but needs to be out in the community. One of the shocking data points that they share is that the survey that they did with elected representatives show that 78% of respondents had experienced abuse or intimidation from members of the community during the last 2 years. And it was identified that the most common place for these to occur was social media, 47%, and followed by verbal in public, 37%. So these are really high numbers. And so it's just great to see. Thank you to Councillor Reid for putting this motion in front of us. And I appreciate also the comments from Mr. Higgins, your manager, outlining the things that are happening with staff members as well, which is unacceptable. So I fully support this. Thank you.
Motion to vote and the council resolves to challenge the normalisation of use of information and alcohol and page 8, item 11, but recommendation that web group will be listed as listed in
Through the man. Just Mr. Higgins, you had a meeting with the McDonald's franchise owners and manager of team. Assuming their thoughts about what they might do with their new site.
It was good. They're been for a few years now. Franchise owners. I very much want to reinvest in themselves, and so on. So actually, I was should like to make improvements to systems and controls. There's some very construction the size of the size of it. So exploring us ways to potentially utilise
Just wondering if there's been any more movement with the insurance on the sports stadium in Sorell, or if it's still at the same spot. They're completely-
Chair, General Manager, could you update us on the Just following on from Councillor Larkins and McDonald's, I had that down too. Could we just, I don't know whether anything can be done about the right-hand turn down from the roundabout into McDonald's, because it holds up all the traffic, regularly. People turn, cross all the traffic. The other thing is the Lions Club and the Men's Shed nursery, is that just until we make some progress on the document?
So, to ask a question first, right here, just to show you this one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Certainly, the questions. One is in board terms as to explanations of the how is it going? Just in board
Lastly, finish the users what is works. Otherwise, it's like
Secondly, the one I can try to have is reports. Where are we at with that?
they do have plans to sequence the area.
One last thing is some compliments that have come through. I just wanted to mention in the report on page 24 and then through to page 42 the issues there. There's extensive communication, community development activity going on, which is fantastic to see. A couple of compliments that have come through have been around someone who received a visit from a management staff and was, although they had visits into sort of an issue with their dog, they were not so that was terrific. And also the Sorell Memorial Hall extension and the way that's images, historic images and banners is received. So thank you. And lastly, again on the occasion, the Madison Park parking toilets, etc. At what stage has there been user input into the design? Has there been any?
I'm not sure.
Because I know, obviously we're doing this work because of community purpose. What was provided was what was provided was
I'm not going to run around, nobody else wants to talk to you, Jay? You'll probably run around and have a school break. You're fine, mate. You're fine, mate. Yes, come on. There you go. You're very careful. What work have you done, mate? You've done all that.
thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Just pause this. Sorry about
Where else would you rather be? This is the actual place to be on a Tuesday. Right.
Always talk about it.
It's not wet, it's like grass.
Or the tree, right?
The rubbish on the highway.
You have to turn and back.
The bottom set.
We go back to the weather when it's going to rain.
The bottom set. It's racing boxes.
No, right.
Where we the lane was on the scout route. You had a question.
We
No.
just caused something.
Yeah. Oh, hey, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
We called for entertainment, we kept it explained.
Let's just do this now.
Yes.
You just remember Southeast Arts, and we've been very busy, and our group is growing really big. And we have these gorgeous little meetings every month where people come and they probably read a little poem that they like, or they sing their first song, or play something with a musical instrument, or display their art. And it's really warm, really fun, really gorgeous, and we're inviting all of you to come and say yes, if you would come, we love that. And this community is growing bigger, and we're going to Oaklands, Richmond, back to Sorell, again every month. And it's a lovely evening, people bring a plate, so it's really nice yummy meals. So please, we invite you to come to our these. We would love to see you and we know council supports us, and so we'd be really, it's rocking at the moment. And I'm hoping some of you will see some of you at one of these. Thank you. Sorry? Arabics, yes. One of our bids. And we're getting lots of bids out. So it's growing all the time. Oh yeah, and this week, Deirdre is doing the dance instead of
Oh, I missed that.
in Sorell.
Yes, so we took it.
That's
It's a
the mayor.
church hall.
But the heat's not that early.
It's a video before that.
No, we don't.
Live
Yes.
I will not be alone.
Robert said to
Right, so in the
Okay, thank you.
Medicine Land Park, there's progress on the amendments block car parking. And my question was, how is it being used in the design process?
Yes. The River Beach access, it says there's going to be some budget allocation changes. Is that correct?
Yeah, I haven't really guys compared this conversation while I was on that
Do you know if it stays?
That's fine. It's probably this year, so we already.
Thank you.
So, recommendation to work with people being as listeners, because the board has listened previously, very much. Page 48, position still to be mentioned, that is position on. Being on the board of the food, Page 49, land use planning. 14.1, Sorell Planning Authority minutes, recommendation that the minutes of Sorell Planning Authority meeting on 6th of May 2025. Council minutes, councillor Reid. Any further minutes? All those in favour? Recommendation? Unanimous, thank you very much. Fifteen governance, page 50, 15.1, this space, recommendation that the council resolve to resource retention and utilisation of the learning fixed voice training on a daily basis. Councillor Reid, as I said, I believe it's very important proactive response to the situation in the youth space within the region. Are there
Thank you. I would like just to mention that it's great to see how a strategy and a plan that was really well researched during the past year has become now something tangible, or it's becoming something tangible. And I just want to praise the staff members that were involved in making this happen. It was a lot of work, really well executed, and the information that they gather doing this young people consultation is serving not just implementing the strategy in our region, but I know that that plan is being used by many stakeholders and many groups across the state. So I wanted to say that, and I'm just looking forward to see how that place becomes a hub for young people. So this is a comment for you, for the staff members, if you could pass my appreciation to everyone that was involved.
Thank you. That I know this is a long-standing strategy, and that was what was purchased for getting way back in 2013. So persistence pays off. Thank you very much. And reflecting on the purpose of the hub and its importance to the surrounding community, we've seen in just a year how the next has babies and young children together and to be supported in a space that they feel that they belong and to now provide that to young people and that community. It's really, really important. It's something that other than finality and in more ad hoc ways, we haven't managed to do all of the research, no matter who's been doing it, has, whether it's Tasmania or elsewhere, has been saying that young people want a place of your own and a person of interest. And that's what this is all about. So that's fantastic approach to stage.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd just like to say that it's great to see more places for youth to be able to go for support in the Sorell region. However, I still question whether 11 Fitzroy Street is the right and best location for a youth centre to be built at. And while I'm in support of it now, I'd still like council to continue conversations and look at the potential of a better option as the site goes. So, yeah, great initiative. Go ahead with it.
There is an urgent need to have dedicated space, and I thoroughly agree with you. That could be something different, something else. We don't have that availability right now. It's not, this is an opportunity to act.
And I must say that,
We'll work on.
sorry, that comment also was just my opinion, but to capture the voice of the youth when they start using the facility.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a start, like I said, it's a solid start and also going forward in the future, with the way development is happening and the way opportunities are arising, we're not clear of the future picture right now. So rather than wait to allocate something 2 or 3 years down the line, I think this is the way to make a decision one more comment, and that is a question around this is securing the facility and what facility is one thing and having the staffing and resourcing to activate brings it, makes it worthwhile, makes it worthwhile being there. What in the variables on top of that all those in favour of accepting this recommendation, council resolved to endorse the unanimous. Thank you very much. Moving on to the municipal emergency management recommendation. Council endorses the nomination.
issues now. And there's changes in staffing.
Recommendation of council approve the grant application from Capital Park Fund and decline the grant application from Sorell Community Network for the
I just want to mention that Nicholas Park, it was conversations about facilities that were needed background, which is great to
all those in favour of the recommendation, unanimous, thank you very much. Page 57, finance, executive summary financial report. The recommendation that the executive summary financial report April 2025 due today be received and then all those in favour of the recommendation? Unanimous, thank you very much. On to page 81, please. 18.2. The capital budget adjustments. Recommendation that the council resolve to section 82 of the levy government act 1993 to accept and adopt the adjustments to the 2024-2025 capital budget. Now moved. Raise
Web search traffic safety improvement and reduction in procedures. What was the project? What's an explanation of that situation?
There's really, yeah, so I can't say why things like this stuff. It's not so right. That's what yeah, that was supposed to be the fix vision recently going through our problem. Us jobs there, screwed left. It's like, and additional miles and still customers. That's
Is that perhaps why there was so many from a community point of view, it was there's lots of them. And it then begs the question, well, are there other places in this that receive the same treatment?
it's, I have a proliferation. to make some improvements to the table. Full access.
Just further down on page 82, 51,000, the Southeast Sports Complex got the oval lighting. Have we came up with any plans as a possible replacement to change those lights to LED lights?
Job to be completed. So, based on schedule for this season, there's so you plug in the
Did all the globes have to be replaced or just all of them? Because it was only about 4 years ago, I believe, we had the grant to replace the top lights and all them poles. Because we raised about having LED lights back then with the $1,000 grant we had for it. Yeah, no, I'd like us to look long term changing to LED, 4 year life expectancy.
Sorry, it's fine, it's not bad. It's just so we are over to 18.3, fees and charges.
Sections of where the reason sorry, the actual facilities, cemetery, buildings, sections. Some reason, something like
So, fees and charges, in accordance with section 5 of the Local Government Act of 1993, the council hereby makes the following fees and charges for the period commencing the 1st of July 2025 and ending on 30th June 2026.
Thank you. Yes, a question for Mr. Higgins, please. There are some changes in the fees and charges for this year. I'd like to ask what is the thinking behind it, or what is the copies? What was the thinking behind some of the changes?
I don't have an answer to all, but I know that the inflation adjustment made to all customers rounding up to super. Whole amount. We did make some changes to some of the sports integration facility costs, particularly at some stage with the operation of that facility.
To lower fees. So what was that? Is it around the plug for single use or?
Pretty bad. It's the removal of public holiday charge rates and different timing charges where feedback from the regular users were that when they were actually lighter use of the stadium were charging a lot more than the heavier usage times. But quite often at 7 o'clock at night they have very where charging more where at 4 o'clock on the station is full. So what do you do to those? Please go for the documents.
Recommendation that council resolves to receive and approve the updated law on child care recommended by the that see said before, we have improved exceptionally talented audit panel, at least the independent members are. And the use of the charter is very sensible government law and the way that itself reflects how the charter is led by that. Very recommend this as a way of bringing government's public there is a question on notice from Thursday Burnham of 3 3. It's a question there is a response from General Manager around driveways collection. So thank you to Mr. Burnham for I'll now open for questions from the community. If you'd like to stand and state your name. I'm Sharon Foley, I'm also
I'd like to ask if you've got projects you know that were promised to put down by the Labor Party prior to the election for the municipality. I know there's a healthcare centre and heritage and irrigation. Were any others promised?
I'd love to
So the chief of council, sort of education funding was one funding to do community precinct was the other, and the funding to expand the southeast irrigation scheme was going through, and it seems like just $300 million is
Was that extra?
oh, that's something that wasn't necessarily precise over the election, just
So there was discussions, I don't remember, I can't remember what the thing was.
That's the richest of you, is it?
Yeah. But I don't think that was confirmed as an election pledge or was confirmed as I'm just asking because it'd be interesting to sort of carry forward the promises. That's great. Do you know when the upgrades to the causeway are going to commence? Has government informed you of such? The council?
I would still an ongoing project, we can get this to the funding, so I can't
It's taken a very long time. Yes, the general manager and I are meeting with the That's another one too, the upgrades to the upper highway promised by the local government. I asked you this before, I noticed that there's upgrades to Dorset, but do you know what this entails and which actual area it is referring to?
So there was a $200 million done before the election, Sorell Bridge. The government's finalised the corridor strategy on the highway, projects and priorities, so it's now between part of the state road and the government as to which of those projects are from, so they'll sensibly do the high priority ones first, and this spread in terms of I'm not going to show you how many cars
And Councillor Drigg has raised this earlier, when I came in tonight, cars turning into McDonald's, the queue went back to the roundabout and it wasn't a really high traffic period tonight. I haven't brought this up to the council before. There are in fact two continuous white lines, which in my first day suggested that you cannot cross those lines to go anywhere, you have to stay within your own lane. So that issue definitely needs to be raised with roads or whatever they're known as now. Perhaps a barrier needs to be put there to stop cars crossing over because at Christmas time I got caught there and it was just horrible. Traffic was right through Sorell. It wasn't going anywhere. It was because of McDonald's. There was no getting there. So part of the new McDonald's plan for expansion, they were lying, will hopefully that issue they get their expansion that will reduce that issue.
Breaking dynamic. What's still not received an answer from the council on the amount of infrastructure funding and unimportant analysis to the bushfires. The question asked 3 meetings, so I assume it's going to be very
the rest of the man, I read that the office no other than the second or other than bushfire funded projects, the only work done maintenance of renewable business gases and any additional projects. But it's just this time of year, it's often focus on other matters, but I don't it's just to troll back through it was like pretty sure what this is
Second question, will council do a costing of the multi-purpose or pedestrian cycle pathway in that area of the Upper Highway, Bay Road, onwards? Once done, would they ask for active transport funding from the federal government and the state government and or any other avenues?
We've got a cost estimate on design, cost estimate for the gravel path along there. We also have a cost estimate to do the concrete as well. We do have them. As far as we've been liaising with state road around funding for the highway corridor, this project will potentially attract expenditure out of that. I haven't got that far yet. Raised it. We recently put in an active transport grant application for the gravel path track to connecting Sorell to Southern so on the way down Old Force Road. But that didn't get approved. So we haven't formally done it with the road, but we potentially could.
Well, the Tasman Council received a grant of 2.2 million from the federal government with their active transport policy and 1.9 million from the state government for walking on a dual purpose pathway from New Bern to White Beach. And the council only supplied 500,000. And that's I've got that information there. And there's also a reasonable component of the actual transport funding included in the federal and state government funding of the Upper Highway upgrade, which includes the new bridge over the Green Cultural. Does council know how and what areas this component of the upgrade will begin? And I would assume some probably will be a pathway from Cold Street to roundabout on the bypass up to Cold Street.
At this stage, the replacement of the bridge, the funding for that would like to come out of that bucket.
Yeah, really.
In terms of to date, there has been requirement to then connect that bridge with paths up towards the next bridge.
I'm only assuming.
That would probably sit more with council as a large job. I haven't, other than discussing with the state road, we haven't specifically talked about who would fund the youth paths up to the Walden Road. There's long-term views to handle that section of the council.
Yes.
The new bypass road.
Just said there was a certain component for active transport on that road.
I'm not sure what the answer is. They consider the state growth.
Get costing done, it gives us more opportunity to build the active transport people will never fund. And they through the river, was also in favour of obtaining funding for the concrete.
I haven't concluded or discussed this from the state road now. Because your request obviously came through them as well, and you went to council. So
Sure, we had a 728 signature petition to government to supply funding and assistance with building it to the council.
Yes, I haven't.
And we did report the council.
I haven't named the state road, but
And so we did report to buffer. That's it, we did the petition for us. Only the same old answer that Kerry gives us about the vehicles in the air. Yes, a provision for gravel footpath in 26-27 budget over 3 years. 4 years. You know, we want the footpath, once it's started, to continue increasing. You know, one hit, not 4 or 5 years.
I will contact Jen.
Jen's got a meeting scheduled with you for it's not July.
I will, yeah, I will contact her in the meantime for the office. See what the sentiment was that was received by the state and follow up.
What was the request for footpath in an email to Robert? January, and the submissions for the main transport closure including last month. And I don't know, there should be another tranche coming. But it's supposed to go for 4 years, but it's only bought out in 2003. Under the funding from federal government to state for transport. To go for 4 years, depending on funding that was used up.
We will keep trying to do that then. I will let you know once it's over to Jen's office. What's received and way forward.
Thank you very much.
Is there any point in the answer to the trees that are being lowered? That's true. It's just like this.
I haven't heard anything that's great. So we have any updates on whether it should be there, it's sitting with ground. So I'm just council update to the and through areas of
Okay, the other thing is the court regulations. Moving right along. The last thing on the highway, and I don't know how many other people live down that property, Lewisham turn on, it's meant to be solar light, it doesn't work. I've forgotten, I don't really like it, when I was working. The solar light doesn't work. And the next problem is coming down to the turn on Green also. There's a very light on the side of the road, it doesn't work. All the way into Dodgers, most of the way, they've got yellow lights that appear to be brighter. And I was wondering if you've done that for lighting. The other problem I had on the way in, I was driving, coming here, and somebody put up my rear end, and I missed the turn off because there's no light at the end of the street.
I've done that too.
So, yeah, the first time I came back and I wish I would have with my husband. It was rather annoying because I started past that turn off. There was this really little light there that doesn't do anything. So that's 3 strikes that need to be employed. We talk about where it is. And so whoever is responsible for the lighting doesn't fall with what we're doing. There'll be more accidents.
yeah, that's explained. It has been raised before,
Yes.
numerous times.
believe that may be sitting on Meant Tree, so you good? Okay, good.
Yeah, well, you will receive it in due course. I reckon the doctor will arrive.
You mean like strategies and those,
No, no,
With,
thank you.
we've already got them in.
I have got them, no. You will receive them in due course. I promise.
That would be the only thing that will happen before the trees won't be.
I doubt the trees are not. No.
I'm still getting
With
lucky.
your chocolate, you can afford to your chocolates in a timely fashion.
You've got to share them.
There's enough left.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
I think that was all. Yeah, the chocolates were very cool.
the chocolates are very good. Our volunteers are incredibly important. Hey, hello. It's not really.
No, I know. I think the meeting that I came to, that funding was meant to be by a priest, and now it's just not, so.
It's going to take as long as it takes to get there because it's still doing testing and still getting data. And we've got several consultants doing the something just strategy project for us. And we've got experts in the field in there. We've extended their engagement to give advice on this issue as well. But you won't need that until their report until June. So we don't have any answers now because it's not that's identified and reasonable. So it's still an active project. The staff is still doing testing and just get as much data as they can.
Has any residents explained wires or things like that in the surrounding area being approached to actually do maintenance? You know, is it possible that some of these holding tanks are actually overflowing and problems need to be emptied? Please, or is that a normal?
Depending on the system you've got, there's a requirement for inspections through the usage the generating systems, the standard septic trench doesn't have that on yet. I know a little while ago there's a site that potentially could be contributing to it, but when they tested that, it was negative. But I need to check with the regs too, particularly what is actually doing and when it's going to be particular reminders to people to make sure they do the maintenance. The issue is so much not the newer systems because they do check the water levels, not the old systems, like the trenches that run their life in particular systems. That's having wanting to consults is what they might do. You're right, if an existing septic using the tank is fine, long term, trenches and that, they can be quite expensive. It will take days before you do thousands to redo the trenches, and like the whole system has to be done. That's about $30,000. So, the council wants to write a first number for that. You've got to consider your bill.
I suppose this is a beautiful beach, very much this is not one of our areas of beautiful beaches. And I suppose, as the concept response, we have got people swimming there regularly. It's nice being able to go up and beach. Sensible ones. It's fine if you set up to inform people of what sensible impact would be, and then it's up to the individuals if they can make a good decision. The only other thing I mentioned is that came to you last year, I'm not sure about information out to listeners about technical. I know that that's coming up in June, I believe. So hopefully that will occur. I believe we've got some information about the social media and sorry, there'll be nothing coming out of the mail there with our rates.
I need to confirm that.
I mentioned that
Oh, yes.
and the other question was, how close it takes to actions, emotions.
But we have already put the information out there on the social channels,
It's
but
like seven it's not a real question, it's just a question.
we have responded to your request, and I think there are other sources of leaflets and information available in the council, I think. So
is information there, and we have shared that information in various ways. I believe something with community engagement has been really shown. We have something on the store about it there. So the message has been spread, whether it's posted to everybody in the rates. I think that's something that we incorporate into a newsletter that we distribute.
I sort of thought that I actually did mention that fact when I did the motion that we need to go out to everyone and do all modifications and options. She said that her mum would do something confidence. And everyone's on there, they try and read and go on there. And in our areas, things like this,
I will follow that with communications.
thank you.
I just ask one more question. I don't know if the council's aware that there's been an animal sanctuary started at Primrose Sands, and the guys erected cabins and that, which I don't believe is above the council for permission to do so. The animals have got there, there's no people in the council property, RSPCA. But is the council aware of this? Apparently a lot of community people, especially pissed off with what's going on, so the council is aware of doing something about it.
Councillor, are aware of the sanctuary I will bring this meeting to a close at 7:33. Thank you everybody for attending tonight. Sorry it was disrupted.